Do you have any like meditation type practices that you do?
Yeah, heavily.
Because I've been seeing on Twitter and stuff, like having all this social media and having all this like being a YouTuber and having all this pressure to constantly put out content and constantly up it. It's gotta come with some shit.
Oh, bro, it's like, if I didn't do stuff like that, I think I would have lost my mind by now. Because it's this constant need for more, constant need for what's next, constant need for doing something better than before. And I've been doing this shit for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Not YouTube, but like Instagram forever, like since 2011. So, yeah, there's this constant pressure for more. I started getting into meditation probably about like 3 years ago. And I've only gotten better at it because I've like done it more. The thing I realized like first is I shouldn't only meditate when like I'm feeling anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it was normally like a reaction. Whereas like if I'm feeling it, then I'm like, okay, I'm going to try and meditate now, versus meditating like when I'm completely calm and like garnering that ability to like find that center, right? To find that like relaxation without having to like, I'm trying to fix what's this problem that's happening right now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
it seems like when you're not consistent with it, like consistent
like everything
things is like, fuck, dude.
Yeah. It's like everything is like that though.
Yeah.
Like if you're not consistent in communication, if you're not consistent in like your training, your diet, like it's everything just is fluid.
Yeah.
So the more that I stay on it, the more that I just feel just better as a human.
The more you get out of it.
Yeah, the more I get out of it as well.
I do. I start my mornings with it. It's so fucking important for me. I can really tell if I don't meditate throughout the day.
How many years has it been for like?
Well, whenever you broke your jaw, you kind of like started getting into it, and you're like, dude, like this is actually pretty fucking.
How many years ago was that?
Was that 4 years ago now?
Yeah,
4 or 5 years ago.
No, it was when Connor fought Floyd. It was that day. That was what they.
Holy shit!
But
that was that long ago?
Connor fought Floyd.
What?
Yeah,
I don't know if that was that long ago. 4 years ago, because I was living with.
Can you Google that?
Dad and stuff. So it was. Yeah, it was a while.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So you do it every morning?
Dude, I do. I didn't do it a couple mornings ago because I went to bed at 8. But I did it this morning. Just like 10 minutes, kicked my feet up against the wall, and just. It wasn't like a great session to where I was just calm. My mind was just fucking.
What's your process? Like, how do you start it?
I do an app. Couple different apps. This morning I did 10%. They have a morning selection you can choose from. I just click on one of those, 10 minutes and
headphones on.
I didn't have headphones on this morning, but it was that does help when it's just fucking in your ears. But I mean, even like, I can definitely tell if I don't.
Dude, reading that Tim Ferriss, The Tools of Titans book, and all those powerful people, just every single one of them talking about how important it is and how much it changed their lives. I can't imagine in LA, like all these YouTubers, like you're a healthy guy and you're like a smarter guy, but some of these guys that have this unhealthy lifestyle, it's like, God, they have to be fucking going crazy in their head.
Yeah, especially with like the drinking and the partying and all that being like a part of the stuff that like maybe they feel like they have to do. I think the blessing that I've had is that like I've been so focused my whole career physically that like I've got to the mental aspect of it sooner. But it is so real. Like working on your mental is just as important as working on your physical. Like if someone's
probably
like, I
more,
want to,
right?
Yeah, if not way more. But it's like I've got into it because like, you know, those paths kind of cross.
That's exactly what happened to us, really.
Yeah, but I just don't think people realize how important it is because like meditating still sounds just like, even when I talk about it, people listening are like, hippie shit.
Yeah. Hippie
Still
shit.
sounds like hippie shit, but it's like, dude, this is, if you're watching this podcast and you're into working out, if you watch any of my stuff, you're into working out, your mind game is 10 times, if not like 1,000 times more important than your physical. Because the thing that pushes your physical is your mind. And if your mind's not there, it's not synced. Like you're talking about your clarity, all this stuff that happens to you when you're focused on your sleeping and your food. So now you're able to get in the ring and like be sharp as fuck, and that guy feels like slow motion, and you feel like lightning quick. It's because you've done all that practice. Yeah. And I think people get so focused on, okay, I gotta train. Obviously, you need to train. You need to learn the techniques, the jiu-jitsu stuff, the striking stuff. It's all kind of equally as important, but like it's coming from here.
Yeah.